It was 3 people the first time we shot together.
But we have microphones
Pause.
now.
No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
What's the word? It's Chris Parker, STL. I'm down here at Tattoo the Lil with
LT Woods.
and
Forever rolling Tanner.
Sean.
Where my
And we
phone
finna
at?
smoke. What is this? What is this?
We got one more time, bro. One more time.
This is expiration date, Little Lake Valley Genetics. I got some expiration date hash for a hash hole inside here. It's a flavor on flavor.
Okay,
I grew
okay.
the flower and the hash come from Little Lake Valley Hash Co.
Shout out Lil Lake Valley Hash Co.
To sum up what he said, we finna get high shit.
He's never smoked a hash hole.
I've never.
Really?
Never.
This thing a stick too.
This motherfucker roll perfect. It's like a plastic.
It's not plastic.
It's not.
It's cellulose.
Asiatic rice cotton mallow.
Yep.
That's
I'ma
the
have to
chemical
put him
breakdown
on.
for it.
That's what it is. I don't know what that is, but
I'm
that's
about
what it
to-
is. You've never seen the trip papers? It's like a blue
Nah.
pack. I'll get you some. You might like them, bro.
I still gotta check to see if I got your papers or not, bro. I ain't even look.
Oh yeah, I know you do, bro. Cause I put the video together. That
Mm-hmm.
shit never came out your pocket, bro. I forgot you took them.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
I
yes.
forgot I took it. It tastes potent as shit.
Let me try hit it real quick.
Yeah.
That tastes potent as shit. I taste nothing but weed.
The only suggestion I'll make if you're hitting a hash hole is you just want to hit it like slow and give time in between your hits.
Mm-hmm.
Let it cool back down so that it all burns kind of evenly.
There's a method to this.
Light taps, don't drag. Hey, Chris, go chase that down. My bad.
Ooh, fuck no. I'm single and not looking.
Need to be.
That's crazy.
So yeah, this was grown living soil, all organic.
Ah,
Chris's favorite.
God,
No sprays.
Jesus.
The hash
All right,
itself
tell
is
me what that means so I
sun-grown.
can start telling other people.
Spray.
Living soil
No.
organic?
Yeah.
So living soil is, my soil actually has like a mycelium fungus in the soil. Helps plants communicate between each other. There's bugs, microorganisms, and all these things that work. Here's the best way to think about living soil is nobody takes care of the forest, right? But everything grows great, so that's why. So what happens is whenever your leaf, let's just say for example, the leaves fall off the tree and they go onto the ground, that starts to rot and decompose. Beetles and roly-polies and worms and all these things, they're processing that.
Yeah.
Then they like shit into the ground, process it through. And any nutrient that your plant needed was already in these leaves and stuff because it was taking in nutrients. Nitrogen, calcium, all of these things are inside the leaves and the plant itself,
Yeah.
right?
The marijuana circle of life.
There's like little weeds growing in with all of the plants. I've had flowers growing in there with it. And like now I have basil growing in there because basil and parsley and a couple other plants tend to ward off certain insects.
This is why I'm glad I'm just a smoker.
First puffs off the hash hole.
Damn, already?
Already what?
I like that.
Oh, you feel it? I guess he don't smoke hash at all either, so it probably will hit him like extremely hard. I told him as a warning, like it might be just the end of the day after this joint.
This burn is so slow, too.
Yeah, well, the weeds cured pretty nicely too. Almost 2-month cure on it. My boy Worm trims everything up for me and helps me cultivate. We're trying to keep all of my cures at about 2 months.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt it immediately as
I
well.
knew I was crazy.
Is it rising through the whole thing or is it halfway? Or
Probably put like almost a half gram in it.
I could taste rosin. Oh, that's the cool thing. Since there's a snake in there, once you ash it after a certain point, it'll be a hole, like a
For
donut.
real? Yeah, you learn something new every day.
I was excited when he suggested a hash.
Is that like a geek getting ready for crack?
I guess, yeah.
What?
He
Getting
told me he got
excited to smoke weed. He said, is that like a geek getting ready for crack? I was like, I mean, I guess it's the same kind of excitement, right?
Well, my
Well,
crack pipe.
were you gagging on the bus ride over?
No.
Them fools be like,
What you gagging on the bus?
you know how like the meth pipe look like a
Nope.
look like a little
Nope.
like a light
Nope.
bulb.
No. What's the actual name for THC?
I
I
could
see.
be wrong on that.
Even if you are, I see why they call it THC. Who the fuck finna say that? Hey, bro, let me get some tetra. Let me get that
Saying it wrong.
Hydra.
We definitely on the rising now.
That's the kinds you like?
Huh?
That's the kinds you like?
What?
The THCA?
I don't really smoke THC
That's what
like
Bowser
that.
be on.
Yeah, Bowser do. I mean,
That's
it
that
depends who you
headshot
ask, bro.
shit.
Who is Bowser?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dude.
That's the one with the black shirt on or the security?
Security.
I don't
Security
think
not
the
hurt.
security from the other night, that's
Oh
Bowser?
no, that's Shake.
Oh, the one who was upstairs by himself when I walked in?
Yeah.
Okay.
other
Is
old
that the
dude.
one that
The
was
other
dressed
old
up the
dude.
other day?
Yeah, that shit on.
That makes sense.
That was the flyest thing Bowser's ever worn.
That's what I said, bro. He came in, and I was like, I didn't even know it was him.
Like he had a different swag
I
or
had to
something?
look back. He had that surfboard, bro. He had on.
He said it was a Halloween costume, but he low-key know how to, bro, if he would have had like some kind of jewelry on, it would have been over with, like a watch or something, bro.
His wife divorced him right there.
I was impressed. No homo.
Bro, have you heard about the new Diddy shit?
Which one?
He just got 2 more charges for a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old. Let me see. Mouth
Damn.
raping.
Mouth raping? How do you mouth rape somebody?
But what the
That's
fuck is
wild
mouth
shit.
raping? Ain't that forced oral?
Yeah, forced oral.
Wouldn't
You
that
made
just
him
be
suck
rape?
dick?
Why'd we have to specify?
Why they make it sound so disgusting?
That's what I'm saying. So is
They said
mouth
that-
rape a lesser charge or a bigger charge than regular
Well, I
rape?
think because it's a 10-year-old, it's a pretty heavy charge.
I'm just saying, bro. It obviously felt the need to specify. Damn, I'm high as shit.
In a regular St. Louis
Why is
neighborhood,
the Grove not a regular neighborhood?
it's predominantly white. A regular St. Louis neighborhood is predominantly black.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Hey, so I got a question.
Uh-oh. For who?
It's a general question, but I feel like LT can answer it better. Am I tripping or is this smoke coming out green?
You tripping.
You sure?
I'm telling you, bro, this real. You on the rising, bro. I'm fried. I'm fried, so I know you fried. I think you've taken maybe one dab in your life, and that was here.
Yeah.
Out of a puff coat.
It's just cleaner than smoking weed, right? It's like, as of right now, everybody says that vaping's better for your lungs than smoke. You're taking away, again, all of the impurities in your...
I was waiting on you to see. On the first step, you heard me? Real deal brothers right there, boy.
Oh my goodness, I'm high as shit.
I feel like I've been to a smokeout. Y'all are not real smokers.
What do you think about the taste?
Nothing compared, like, on some real shit. I'm not even dick riding. Like, this straight a different type of high. I was high off the first hit. I ain't had no high like that in a long ass, like, I had weed that it got me high off the first hit, but it's been a year since I smoked something like that's crazy. It's like it's talking to me. Talking about some where you been.
Mind you, this 3 heads too. Imagine facing one of these.
Well, that motherfucker would have been put out. If I had one of them, it'll probably take me some days to face that motherfucker. I ain't gonna have you.
Sometimes I'll be doing 2 of them a night.
What kind of demons you fight, nah?
And I did like 10 stabs
Damn.
yesterday.
The fuck is this regular Tuesday
I
night?
ain't fighting none of them. I'm riding with them, you know what I mean?
Damn.
A lot of the weed I get here smells like chlorophyll.
There's bugs out here, bro. The Grove is literally the definition of gentrification.
Yeah, I think this used to be the hood.
I don't know about this part.
It
of
wasn't
like
this.
abandoned and shit.
I was finna say, bro, it was. There's still Facos down at the end where they haven't got to yet,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, there's some right there. They didn't used to just let you put a tattoo shop anywhere in the city. That's why Trader Bob's is over on the South City. Like, you guys don't really remember it, but like
Hell
when
nah,
I started
shit.
tattooing used to be way shady, bro. They thought we were biker gang. Most people figure that the only way you learn how to tattoo was like in prison. Tattooing used to be a whole different thing.
The stigma behind tattooing has changed a lot.
It's crazy.
Soccer moms get tattoos now.
Tattoos were still illegal in 2008 in South Carolina.
I used to live off the stigma that if you had tattoos showing,
Getting no job.
you heard me?
Watch, bro, in 10 years, this is how all of St. Louis is going to be.
No.
It's like the Grove. You
Push
think
it
longer
on.
than 10 years?
I mean, I don't think the whole city will ever gentrify, but I think they will continue to push people out as they gentrify neighborhoods. Central West End's growing like crazy.
Bro,
It's developing all
insane.
down Olive, too. Bro, St. Louis is like a little Goldilocks city, bro. It's just right. Like, it has good food. I mean, it has some crime, but everywhere has crime. There's good travel from here. There's good culture. There's nightlife. Cost of living's not too bad right now. You can get out in the woods close to the city for a good price, too. Think about this. You can be in Jeffco in like 30, 45 minutes, even in some of the worst traffic time. Houses out there ain't too bad, bro. And it's nice, low crime. You just gotta have a car to be able to get back and forth.
Jeffco's filled with meth.
Sure, but the city's filled with
Yeah, bro, it's
Man,
crazy
boy,
right
shit.
now. They on the K2 heavy right now.
juice.
Tune. I've just never seen such a big street market for it.
When I lived in San Francisco, I was messing with this chick.
Talk about a neighborhood.
That bitch would smoke that shit, bro.
Hey.
Sweet.
I'm high as fuck, yeah.
Me too.
Damn, this is strong.
Right. They ain't go for it.
Just to reiterate, I grew this Little Lake Valley Genetics expiration date and expiration date hash from Little Lake Valley.
What's the ratio on this?
I would say I probably rolled about a 3-gram joint, and I would say there was probably a half gram in there. And I did the bust down right before we did it, so it's
Yeah.
not stale. I just don't believe in
It was real smooth, too.
pre-rolls. Yeah, well, expiration date is cookies and cream and shallot sashimi, which shallot sashimi is GMO and faux fanta. So the cookies and cream makes us really smooth.
How was that first hash hole? What do we feel? How do we...
I'm probably won't need to smoke till tomorrow.
You look nervous, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You look nervous. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Are you okay? Do you feel it?
No, I'm straight. So the only way to find out.
It's also kind of crazy just to sit outside and smoke a joint in public.
Oh, yeah, we used to have to hide and do this.
Shout out to Matt for doing the knockout the other night. That fool took that dab and fucking passed the fuck out and then got back up and went and finished the whole tattoo. I'm really proud of that dude and his apprenticeship. I'll tell
He
you.
was at the gramophone, bro. I had walked back in here.
Hey, oh, that's the dude.
That's
that
why I
passed
said I'm
out?
not coming, bro, because my vibe was just all off after that, bro.
He did like an 850-degree dab. He held it, and all of a sudden he's like, I pushed the motherfucking rig out in front of him, and we grabbed him and just like set him on the floor, and then he finally came to, and then we set him in a chair, and he sat there and chilled for like a minute. He's like, man, I feel kind of fucked up. I'm like, yeah, chill. But he was on break from his tattoo.
He was getting the tattoo or doing it?
Doing the tattoo.
Okay.
So then he went back over after he got his shit together and finished up the tattoo. If you can tattoo fucked up, imagine how good you be when you're sober, bro. That's how I learned the tattoo.
How many tattoos you gotta fuck up until you get good?
A lot. Even if I look back on something from like, I don't know, 5 years ago, to me, it shouldn't even look that great.
Oh, because you should have progressed by then.
Yeah, I should be progressing. So like, it should always be getting better anyway. And like,
shit.
early on, I didn't have much direction. Definitely did a lot of tattoos under the influence and shit.
You taught yourself how to tattoo?
To some degree, I mean, the internet didn't even exist back then, bro. So
Right.
like couldn't even watch videos on it, right? I learned from some dudes that kind of knew, but they didn't really know either. Looking back and knowing what I know now, it wasn't until, so you had to either go to the West Coast or the East Coast because that's where all the main tattooers were, right? Like the world's best. I eventually got out to California in like 2004, started like working around people that were pretty good. Then the internet started taking off too. That started changing tattooing. Pass information along, and like for a long time, a lot of tattoo stuff was very secretive. Couldn't even get equipment. You had to buy it out of the back of a biker magazine. $1,000 for tattoo equipment back then seemed like this unfathomable kind of thing. It was really hard to get the equipment, and then once you got the equipment, then you had to kind of stumble around and try to learn. There wasn't apprenticeships like that. It was just different, man. I would say the first 10 years of my career was a lot of self-taught things that was learned from people as I traveled around. I started traveling in like 2001, like going like all over Florida, California, fucking Arizona. About 12 years in, there was a lot more information, and I was working with great people. And then the last 12 years of my career, pretty progressive, growing all the time, getting better.
That's tough.
I'm high as shit.
Fucked up.
All right, is it a wrap?
Yeah, I guess that's about a wrap. Bro, I'm fried. Expiration date with Expiration Date Rising. Shout out Little Lake Valley. And shout out LT over at Smallwood Farms and Tattootaloo. Make sure you stop by, get some tattoos done.
That's the first person to walk behind the camera. The
I wish
rest
he
of
would've-
you assholes. No,
Stop.
fuck that. Shut up.
It makes
No.
it, we outside, bro. That's the whole point, bro.
They looked at the camera, then walk right through that motherfucker. He
I'd
seen
rather-
it. He on the phone and seen it and stepped out the way.
I'd rather them walk in front of the camera. We outside and add to the we outside.
He being passive. Y'all some assholes.
No, you good, bro. Walk in front of the camera. That's the whole point. I'm not trying to impede on
I'm just
nobody.
playing,
Day.
y'all. I don't mean no harm.
They can stop me and ask to hit the blunt. I'll let them hit the blunt.
Look at him finna hit somebody.
All my Grove dwellers, Sean will be here.
Oh, yo, who?
Grove dwellers.
Just John.
Hey, why I tell a homeless man to follow subscribe? he seen me on the TV, bro, and he was like, "Is that your YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You watch YouTube?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You should subscribe," because I wanted to see if he was going to pull out his phone. He did not pull out his phone, bro. But he said he should subscribe. So shout out you, homeless man, if you subscribe to my YouTube. My first homeless subscriber.
Only thing we waiting on now is Chris bitch ass to get blown.
We outside, this Chris Park STL.